how's it go? Piss poor performance prevents prior planning?
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
You know, it's not too often that we get really good, nice fall days like it is today. A little breezy, it's about 50 degrees, but that sun, man, that sun just feels so good. The wind chill's coming from like the west, so it's not coming from the north. It's a lot colder. And it's days like this, I really try to get outside the office and either go for a run or a walk. I mean, just look at these colors. Their leaves are falling. The wind is blowing. I kind of love fall. What it is about these walks is it's some of the time I can either get meetings done or just kind of think, listen to a podcast, get the dog out of the house. One of the biggest factors I kind of wanted to start growing this YouTube channel again is because I sit in the office and basically a desk jockey. Humans were not designed to sit like that. So I figured if I could kind of put myself out there, challenge myself to create content. As you can see, the past few days, it's not the best content, but you know, we're getting there. I'm exercising my content creation muscles. I'm just a firm believer that when you do unusual and uncomfortable things is when you grow, whether it's from your career, financially, spiritually, morally. And what's kind of making me the most uncomfortable right now is the storytelling aspect, which I find interesting because as a marketer, I only tell stories that get a prospect or a customer to relate to a brand and then take a certain action. With this, it's a little bit more uncomfortable being in front of the camera and then conjuring up what to say, how to say it effectively. Now, I am a huge systems guy, and without systems, I feel a little bit lost, and which is exactly how I feel starting this, because there's no systems created. The workflow isn't quite there. It is kind of like having a newborn baby or puppy, so to speak. But what also is nice about that is it is very malleable and I can mold it and shape it however I want it to be. And this dog is just on a sniffing rampage. Kind of what I find the most challenging right now, it isn't the editing, it isn't setting up the cameras, it's kind of just get going and figuring it out. And while that's both the most challenging, it is also the most rewarding in a sense. I think it's just time to share the next chapter of something with you guys. Alright, so I'm out walking the dog, as I'm sure you guys know, and I came across this open field. This stone and this stick in it. I have no idea what that is. On further inspection, it looks like it brings peace on earth, which I am all for. And Jawian Thai. Oh man, I'm going to botch that. That's just, I'm not even going to try. That's not fair. See if we got stuff in there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bonus points to anybody that can translate this. Let's see what the other side's got. Okay, so what this is a labyrinth. Labyrinth. It appears I'm not the only one showing interest. Okay, I'm not the only one that wants to do this, apparently. And that thing, I don't see her doing it, so we'll save this for another day. Alright, now for the ones that are following from yesterday's video, if you're following any sort of flow along with this, and if you haven't, I'll link it up here for you. In regards to buying this used equipment, and this goes for almost anything in my life, I am a huge advocate of buying secondhand, whether it is a vehicle, a home, business. I do love the hustle of a startup, but there are tremendous benefits, especially if you go through SBA.gov, Small Business Association. You can get a loan up to like 90%, or put down only 10% of what a business is worth. So you can buy a $500,000 business for only like 50 grand. It's a pretty good thing, but I do love the hustle of a startup. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Huge advocate of buying secondhand. In fact, I even kind of got the dog secondhand. No, it's not really funny, but she is a rescue, so I guess that counts in a sense. One of my biggest things, and I used to actually sell on these platforms, Amazon, eBay. Right now, my biggest finds that I go on is eBay, because you can easily set up alerts, searches, price, kind of the different pricing parameters. Sorry, somebody thought I was taking a photo of them. But honestly, you can go to Facebook Marketplace. I'm not a huge fan of that just because the time commitment involved, the haggling, this wind. Yeah, really, eBay is kind of the biggest thing. You can go, if you use PayPal, you get 180 days. You get like 30 or 45 days through eBay, buyer protection, things like that. There's all different types of things, and you can save like almost 50% when buying used. I just simply cannot get over how beautiful it is on the Saturday. Fall is my favorite time of year, and I just love this crisp, cool air, the way the sun filters through the leaves, and it's beautiful, beautiful garden. It's just simple things of why I've worked for myself. I mean, look at this. I'm walking in a garden, and there's a statue or sculpture. It's so freaking cool. It is 1600, 4 p.m. You know, somebody asked me not too long ago, he goes, say, Tyler, why do you always have everything in military time? Like, military time? You mean a 24-hour clock? And I thought the reason was simple, and I guess maybe not so much, especially running a business. When you run a business that's 24/7, operating 24 hours a day, if I need to log something or document something, simply write down, 16:15. I know it's 4:15 in the afternoon, not 4 a.m. in the morning. I don't know, just kind of always stuck with me ever since the military. Is it really that big of a deal? It's way bigger. We've done about 4 miles. We're only about a mile and a half, a little less than a mile and a half home. There's probably less than 2 hours of daylight, so we got to book it. Can't do a leisurely stroll and let her sniff all over the place. And I think I might try to get the skateboard out and ride for a bit. And that'll sum up my day. Except I'll probably plug in and do a little work, edit the video. But other than that, not a bad Saturday. Alright, man, we need some light in here. Slight change of plans. We got back, dinner was ready, ate, no skateboarding, gotta head to the studio, do some work, and yeah. And that pretty much concludes today's video, really. I'm going to fire up the laptop, which I need a laptop. And again, like I said, so gonna bang out some work on this guy. And again, make sure you hit that bell, drop a comment, let me know what you guys like. I mean, kind of the thing that intrigues me the most is little old me, who's kind of a nobody, just an online entrepreneur that doesn't do much, and growing a following and seeing what you guys are interested in, what it is you like, and connect. And so I will see you guys on the next one. Later.